look for an unsolved problem and identify that by knowing the customer, by observing the customer, by talking to the customer. Perhaps you've been a customer yourself and felt the pain yourself.
Ideas would not really typically come when you are sitting alone or trying to ideate, right? Ideas originate typically from discussions. When a great team meets a lousy market, the market wins. It can be an amazing bunch of guys, but the market is extremely small, right? The market is ensure that the company is going to fail, right? And a lousy team meets a great market, the market wins. The market will ensure that it will get the product out of this team with multiple iterations and stuff like that, right? When a great team meets a great product, great market, then something special happens. That's where the unicorns are really born.
Number one is, I would say, what I call riding the wave. We have all seen that when you take on a macro trend that's working and build something in that, it's much easier to win than going against the trend.
There are only two ways that businesses succeed in the very long run. One is either they are the lowest cost player in their space, or the other alternative is they build a product that people want to buy. Whereas you're either Apple or Amazon, and there's literally nothing in between. All businesses converge to one of these two models in the long run.
Every time when you're building a company, you have to be the first subject matter expert. There is no option but that. I've seen the best consumer leaders in the world. They know their customer like no one else. It is because they are so related to them. So whenever you're starting a business, get your shit in order. Make sure that you know what are the 3 or 4 magic things that you have, and focus on doing just those 4 things and not many other items.
Your job as the founder is to find that core team. So before you find money or how you're going to run it, find that first. Who are the core people? Be able to, as a founder, the biggest thing is storytelling and convincing that is being a good storyteller and being able to sell yourself. If you saw all the entrepreneurs, they told you amazing stories, right? Hopefully you all sat in on most of this. So they're all very good storytellers. They can capture the audience and get people excited about their idea. First people you need to do that is your co-founders and your first few employees. So I would say that is a thing that I at least personally look for when I talk to a founder, as in how good are they in inspiring confidence in getting a team together. Because once you have the right team, money is a commodity, you'll get it.
Everybody is different, but I never worked for a compensation. I did not even know where I was versus my peers. And I never took my compensation seriously, ever. So I fundamentally do not believe compensation structures can motivate people to do brilliant stuff. I believe it has to come from within somewhere. There are people who will just do it.
It would be a little too ambitious for us to say that, hey, we will have a better quality than a Honda, the day we start our first production. Or we'll have a better distribution or a better cost structure than a Hero with our first product line. Or we'll have a better product portfolio than some other established company that has been there for 50 years. What I'm trying to say is, our thought here was that we don't want to compete on parameters that existing incumbents are already very good at, right? Or that existing incumbents are already competing on. Which means if you can just pick up a brochure of your existing competition, right? Everything that they're talking about there, you should probably blank out all of that, right? And at least this was our thought. And not ideally talk about any of that.
How do you know if your idea is going to create wealth or destroy wealth? This is the classic problem that everybody approaches with me. Kunal, mera idea ye hai, what do you think about it? It's very easy to do it from this lens. It's called efficiency scoring. Let's just, efficiency scoring we do for a few ideas and we will get the thing. It's called old behavior versus new behavior. First is railway ticket booking at a railway platform versus IRCTC. Anybody wants to give me a score out of 10 for both these behaviors from an efficiency perspective? Anytime the delta is greater than or equal to 4, 3 things happen. It is an irreversible behavior. Second thing you will see is that there is very high tolerance for it. Slow hai, down hai. Okay, the third thing you will see is UBP. It's a word that I keep talking about. It's unique, brag-worthy proposition.
I think, but the most important thing for all entrepreneurs who are sitting here is that you have to look in the mirror yourself every day. Are you the right leader? Are you the right late stage leader which this organization needs? And you have to be honest about it.